Hi there. Welcome to Apple World Miserable News from Hollywood this evening. Entertainer Matthew Perry has kicked the bucket. TMZ reports the entertainer was found dead today at a Los Angeles region home of a clear suffocating in a lawn jacuzzi. Salvation teams were called to Matthew Perry's home here for a suffocating, as you can see live behind me. Police tape and officials are posted here on his road as the examination goes on into his unexpected passing. Matthew Perry's last Instagram post before his demise was in a jacuzzi. Upsettingly, new subtleties are beginning to arise about the demise of dearest entertainer Matthew Perry, most popular for his job as Chandler Bing in Companions. Matthew was found lethargic in a hot tub in his home, and the examination is as yet progressing anyway. What's peculiar is that only days before he passed, Matthew posted a photograph on Instagram of himself loosening up in what is accepted to be that equivalent hot tub. There were likewise a couple of other weird posts and remarks Matthew made in the days paving the way to his demise, and fans are currently considering what this implies and assuming Matthew some way or another anticipated or even arranged his own demise in the meantime. Matthew's VIP companions, including his companion co-stars, have ended their silence on this staggering news and shared their contemplations on the strange conditions of Matthew's passing. The vast majority of us will continuously recollect when we previously saw him. Alright, who needs light cheddar and who needs dull cheddar? Chandler Bing, an easily so quick a unique played by an entertainer, and presently, it appears to be unimaginable that such an extremely long time back, when we were chuckling, we never realized that the youthful star was battling for his life on Sunday, October 29th. Companions fans all around. The world awakened to the sad news that Matthew Perry, otherwise known as Chandler Bing, has kicked the bucket at age 54, and keeping in mind that the specialists are as yet examining the conditions of Matthew's demise. I see a few unnerving subtleties are beginning to stream in, and fans are presently breaking down Matthew's last Instagram present as they show up on hold a few hints about this misfortune. As per TMZ on Friday morning, October 28, Matthew was out playing pickleball for 2 or 3 hours, and when he got back to his LA region home, he sent his partner out to get a few things done. TMZ revealed that when the colleague returned, they tracked down Matthew lethargic in his terrace hot tub. The associate and dialed 911 and detailed heart failure, and keeping in mind that it's muddled whether Matthew was at that point dead by then. When the paramedics showed up, nothing should be possible. And unfortunately, Matthew was articulated dead at the scene as per the TMZ report. The police accepted there was no treachery included, and no medications were found at the scene anyway. The dissection will show whether Matthew had any substances in his framework, and the examination is currently in progress in the hour. After Matthew was found dead, numerous cops were seen separating the region and setting up a white tent close to the pool and hot tub in the patio. As night fell, Matthew's mother, Suzanne, his father, John, and stepdad, Keith Morrison, raced to their child's house, and they generally appeared to be noticeably stunned. Applause music adding to the tragic scene. A coroner's vehicle was spotted at the home, featuring the trouble shared by family, companions, and committed fans. Simply 7 days before his passing, Matthew imparted a sweet photograph to his 82-year-old father on Instagram, showing his renowned dry humor. Matthew wrote in the subtitle, "Here is me and my dad John, both holding a drink anyway." There were a couple of different posts that Matthew partook in the days paving the way to his demise that seemed to portend the conditions of his passing. As a matter of fact, the absolute keep-going post he shared on Monday, October 23, showed him loosening up toward the edge of a hot tub. The subtitle peruses, "Quite warm water. Twirling around encourages you. I'm Matman," is a name Matthew had been involving in the week. K's paving the way to his demise while posting references and symbolism connected with Batman on October 17th. He posted a short clasp highlighting a C-screen of Robert Pattinson's The Batman film and composed, "Compelling reason, need to stress everyone I have the roads this evening." Later that very day, Matthew posted a brief video of the moon and composed, "Do you comprehend everything I'm attempting to say to you? I'm Matman." Throughout the next days, Matthew shared a few other Batman-related posts, including one short clasp of what is, by all accounts, 3 cranberries with the inscription, "I've needed to eat today. I'm Matman." Another peculiar occurrence is that one of Matthew's last posts specifies pickleball, and as per numerous reports, he was playing pickleball hours before he suffocated. Afterward, there are a few additional weird subtleties that can be found in Matthew's journal companions, Darlings, and The Large, Horrendous Thing. Matthew's book emerged on November 1, 2022, precisely a year before his passing, and the last couple of pages contain numerous references to water. Matthew composes as the radiance of the day developed and the sea changed from silver to the palest water. The flood of appreciation developed until inside the wave I saw appearances and occasions, and small amounts of flotsam that been minutes in my memorable life. He then, at that point, proceed to depict seeing his mom's and father's appearances in the water's slight shower. He envisions his companions' co-stars around him and depicts others who assisted him through his battles with Fixa. Tian composing, I watch out at the water and I say unobtrusively, perhaps I'm not that awful after all. The last 2 or 3 lines of Matthew's journal, read sometime or another, you also may be called upon to accomplish something significant, so be prepared for itself. And when whatever happens, simply figure what might Batman endlessly do. That Matthew's fans at first conjectured that his new Batman-themed posts were unobtrusive hints that he had been projected in the Batman universe anyway. In the illumination of the grievous insight about Matthew's passing, fans are contemplating whether Matthew foreshadowed his own demise. One fan on Reddit said, my hypothesis is that in the beyond couple of days, Matthew has been calling for help in an unpretentious manner that ideally his loved ones would have gotten on to. Sadly, he kicked the bucket 7 days after the fact anyway. Another fan answered, I don't know what was a weep for. Help. He closes down Batman as in Batman as in he is the Batman's entire subject is equity over retaliation. He battles wrongdoing to guarantee nobody would experience as he did. What's that about the last picture is likewise basically a practically strict portending of his own passing, as though it was arranged precisely that way. Feels a piece conciliatory, no like he expected to pass on to safeguard something. Now are likewise numerous other people who are saying this is all a happenstance. And they accept the most probable situation is that Matthew experienced a heart failure while in the hot tub. Matthew had managed liquor and substance compulsion the vast majority of his adult life, and he had different constant medical problems. As a matter of fact, in 2022, he told the New York Times that he had spent about $9 million on his habit, which included 14 stomach medical procedures and 15 stays for recovery one way or another. It is not yet clear what the authority examination concerning Matthew's demise will show, and there are as yet many remaining details that should be tied up in the meantime. Matthew's superstar companions have begun sharing their responses to Matthew's passing, including a portion of his companions' co-stars, numerous Maggie Wheeler, who played the extraordinary Janice Chandler Bing's hit, or Miss Sweetheart on Companions, presented the recognition to Matthew on Instagram, composing, what a misfortune, the world will miss you. Matthew Perry, the delight you brought to so many in your too short lifetime will live on. I feel so exceptionally honored by each inventive second we shared. Viola Davis composed, this is obliterating. Your book moved so many near my heart individuals nobody sees and most expendable. It was a gift past the delight you brought to numerous. Your heart's rules rest. Understand that you brought love. In the meantime, Adele momentarily intruded on her Las Vegas residency execution to honor Matthew and shared that a portion of her one recollections when she was youthful involved watching Matthew as Chandler. A portion of my one recollections of when I was more youthful with my companions, and one of my companions, Andrew, when I was like 12, did the best Chandler impression, and he would do it all as an opportunity to make us snicker, and on the off chance that any of us were having a terrible day or feeling low, he would claim to be fascinate love. And, I recall that.